and girls, we're going to do something topical. We're going to research the virus and do a double page spread for a newspaper. These are the things I think it should have. You can have these things and you can have other things as well, but I think as a minimum we need to have and answer these questions in sentences, and you can put as much detail in as you like. First thing you need to explain is, what is a pandemic? What's the difference between a pandemic and an epidemic, for example? That would have to be included. Next thing I would include is, well, what's the name of this disease that we're catching because of it, and what is the name of the virus that's causing this disease? Okay. What does a virus look like under a microscope? You can get a picture from the internet showing you that, and you can include its dimensions. How long is it, for example? Describe its shape and any features that it may have. What body system does this virus affect, and what pair of organs in particular does it affect? What is the name of the common disease that doctors often see due to this virus? That would be a good thing to put in as well. What is a ventilator? And do nurses and doctors have enough of these things? And if they don't have enough of these things, what are politicians doing about it? I often hear the quote, the virus is highly contagious and social distancing is essential. What does that quote mean? The virus is highly contagious and social distancing is essential. What does that mean, and what social distance in particular are they talking about here? Some groups of people are more at risk than other groups of people. Who are the people who are most at risk, and the ones who should be particularly keeping clear of their life just now? What is a vaccine, and do we have a vaccine for this virus? And if we don't have a vaccine for this virus, what are we doing about it? A 4,000 bed emergency hospital is opening up just now in London. It's called NHS Nightingale. Why is that a highly appropriate name? Do a wee bit of research on that, please. There are many graphs on the TV and on the internet about this virus, showing all sorts of different things. Why don't you find out one of these graphs? One of the graphs you understand, reproduce it, put it in your article, and explain what it means so that other boys and girls can understand it as well. Do you have a message of hope and advice for other boys and girls? We're all stuck at home just now. It's a very difficult time for everybody. Very difficult time indeed. So what message do you have that can cheer us all up and help us through this difficult time? And I've got no doubt, that we'll all be better citizens after this because of this, and we'll all learn a lot more because of this about ourselves and about how the world works. But just now, it's very difficult. These are the questions all together. I'm going to put these on Google Classroom. You can download it yourself and have a look at it yourself, and this will help you as you carry through the video. Remember, a lot of points here to mention in an article. Let's see how you go on with this.